Hi, welcome to my channel where we talk all about the scientific part of manifestation or the law of assumption. Well, this video is so powerful. In this second part, I will talk about the how it's gonna happen my manifestation, how it's gonna come, how it's gonna be possible, and how. Well, let's get into the subject because this is amazing. Before I start this, I want to ask you a few questions. My first question to you, and my dear friend, I recommend you grab a cup of coffee, tea, a glass of wine, or whatever, and be comfortable because this is going to be amazing. Great. Let's use the logic. Let's use the common sense. I love to use my common sense all the time. And let's analyze this question. I want to know how the moon, the sun, Venus, Pluto, and all those planets are holding themselves where they are, and they don't crash one to another. I want to know how is the logistic of the cosmos and who made it. Do you have the answer for me? No. The scientific community or the physicists of the scientific people has the answer for me? No, they don't have it. Okay. I want to know how the sea, the ocean, know its limits. And I want to know how your heart, my heart, is beating. And I want to know how to process all the blood and how calculate the milliliters of blood and how the cells of my body and your body are calculated and counting. Do you know the how? No, I don't know the how. Perfect. I don't know how a mango tree or a coconut palm it is made because I want to make one. I want to know the how. Do you know how I made it? No, right? Do you think that the scientific people know how to make it? No. Perfect. I imagine that. It is the same thing. That is one principle in quantum physics that I would like you to do more research on it. It is the uncertainty principle. And this principle was, I'm pretty sure, was established by Heisenberg. What this principle is talking about? This principle is talking about that the how it's gonna happen, the quantum event, it is uncertain. You can know, determine, you cannot know. You cannot even exactly see how it's gonna happen. You cannot predict how it's gonna happen. You can predict the end. You can predict the result. You can predict the outcome. It is when Neville Goddard call go to the end. You can predict the end, but you cannot predict the how. And even though the scientific community, the physicists are dealing with that, and they are okay. They are totally fine because as soon as they can get the results, the outcome that they want, it is perfectly fine. It is perfectly good. So they are dealing with that. The how is simple if we want to know the how. The how, it is explained by the quantum physics. We have our consciousness, that is the one that is connected to all consciousness. Our consciousness connected to all consciousness, right? And we are many potentials that we can select in a cloud of probability or cloud of potentials, right? For example, this potential can exist in here. This potential is close to you, okay? You're a specific person. Perhaps this potential is a little bit far from you, but it's still in your cloud of possibility, in your cloud of potential. This is another potential that I see in your cloud of potentiality. Another. This is another potential. You're having a baby, happy family, you're by your own with no husband, nor wife, no wife, and etc., etc. You're having a dog, the dog by itself. All these are potential. When you observe, when you put attention, assumption to one of these potential, and you do it over and over again, this potential start getting light. Your brain, your mind, your observation is full of photons in action. That photon is given a light. It's like the hologram. The hologram works when you give a light to the hologram, one part of the hologram, you enlighten it, and that comes into manifestation. When you give a light, all the pieces that I need to come together, even though if they have to move it from the other part, the other hemisphere of the world, the other part of the world, the great creator, all consciousness, which is the owner of all the logistic of the universe, the one that is handling with all the planet, the cosmos, the animals in the wilderness, okay, is putting all the pieces together, is sending all these signals through the frequencies, through the unified quantum field to the person, the people, the object, the circumstances, and he's calling into action and bring it not from out of you, but all start in here. The initiation was here because there is nothing out there. Everything is out here. We are living like a huge space. The unified quantum field is everything. It is the entire universe. So there is no separation between you and something that you need that is in India, in China, in Venezuela, in South America, in Mexico, wherever you want. There is no separation. There is no empty space between one thing and the other. It is, you perceive emptiness, but it's not. It's full of photon. It's all information. So they call the information to the piece that you need, or the people that you need, or the person that you need. And that now it is putting together to be part of your life as a manifestation, as an event, as an experience. Everything is interconnected. Everything is interconnected. So what happened is, the how has billion of ways to be done. If one, listen to this is so powerful. If one person that you need, you think, that's why I say remove blockage. If you think that that person is not gonna move for your desire to come, for your manifestation to be manifest, don't worry. All consciousness is gonna take it off and give it that work to other person, but your manifestation is coming no matter what. There is no way that all consciousness, all power, the whole unified quantum field can be resisted by any force. That is impossible. Nobody can resist this power. Nobody can resist this all power. And when you become one with this power, when you become one with your assumption, as Neville Goddard said, there is nothing that can stop you. Anything can stop you. Anything can be blocked. There is no resistance. There is nothing in the middle. There is not. The only way, the only thing that can stop it is your belief, is your assumption. If you change your assumption and you assume otherwise, that the manifestation of your desire, so your assumption is going to be done. If you assume that you don't have it yet and it's coming, it is not yet, it is coming. If you assume that because you saw some movement in the 3D world and your assumption it is upside down or it's not happening or it's getting worse, if you assume that, so what? It is going to be as you assume. It is going to be because assumption is a belief. And it's going to be as you believe. Do you remember that words? Do you remember those words? It's going to be as you believe. It's going to be as you assume. So when you have one assumption and you know that it's done right now because it is a potential and exists right now, and potentiality, but exists because potentiality is the core. Potentiality is the substance. Potentiality, it is. It's the substance of everything. So when you know that your potentiality exists right now, my friend, there is no force, there is no power that can take you from that, that can stop that. So be relaxed. Be relaxed. I'm not saying to you, let it go. No, no, no. Because you know what? You will never let your dream, your desire go. Never. Never. If I tell you that, I'm against what I'm teaching. I will never, never tell you, oh, let it go. No. Let it be. Put in this hand. It is not you doing the logistic. It's not you, persona, doing the logistic. Let the logistic being done by the whole unified quantum field, the whole consciousness, the intelligence of the universe, the same intelligence that is moving the planet, the same intelligence that is moving the eclipse that just happened a few days ago, the same intelligence that is moving the entire cosmos. Let that intelligence work in your favor. Surrender to that intelligence. You are the operating power. I know that. You give the power. You occupy your state. You assume that it's done. But how it's gonna happen? It is billion of different combination of ways that it can happen. Let it be done by the universe, because have the faster way, the better way. It is like this. I put this example to a lot of people. I know everybody know what Amazon is, okay? So this huge, beautiful, amazing company, you can ask, at least here in the United States, you can ask for any product and it's gonna come tomorrow. Actually, some product gonna come today, tomorrow morning, 2 days, 3 days, 7 days. Why that happens? Because it depends the logistic. It is depend on the availability of the product. Sometimes the product is closed and some close warehouse. Sometimes it's a little bit far and need to be other movement like involve an airplane or a truck, etc., etc. But I'm not gonna be concerned in all the logistic that Amazon is gonna use to bring the product to me. I'm not gonna be concerned by that. Same thing. I just know that the product is coming. And I'm totally surrendered. I'm totally fine with that. And I will expect the product with any type of bother, any type of worry. Same thing happened with this. It's exactly the same thing. You do your request. You put your desire. You agree with your desire. You select your potential. And you know that it's coming. Go to the end. Live in the end. Stand firm, sound in the end. Be solid in the end. Do not change your mind. Do not change your assumption, no matter what. Do not negotiate your assumption. Do not negotiate it. No matter what, that is my assumption, that is my desire. It is done right now. Period, point blank. No more argument, no more discussion, no even a thought. Period, point blank. That is my assumption. And all negotiations are closed. Okay? So my dear friend, I hope this knowledge give you the power, give you the information to stand firm in your assumption. Because the only thing that can change your manifestation is if you change your assumption. This is a law. This is a principle. Whatever you assume, it is gonna be manifest. Do not change your assumption. Stand firm. Let the logistic be in the hand of the universe. Relax. It is not you. It is the all intelligent who moved the planet, the cosmos, working in your favor. And chill out. It's here. It is here right now. And see how your life starts changing almost immediately, sometime immediately. So if you like this content, and I know you love it, please subscribe to the channel. Send me a comment. I will try to answer the comments in a personalized manner. Give it a thumb up. And please continue watching the information in this channel, which is unique. You are not going to see this unique information by here. Okay? And I'm so pleased and honored to share this information with you. Well, let's move on and see you in the next video. The next video is so powerful. Talk about all the negative thoughts. See you in the next video.